Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Mikel Arteta is set to ring the changes for Arsenal's Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge this evening, with as many as 6 alterations from the side that brushed aside Portsmouth 4-1 in the FA Cup at the weekend. The Spaniard is expected to stick with a 4-3-3 shape, handing Kepa Arrizabalaga a starting goal as the cup keeper, while the back four reads Ben White at right back, Jurrien Timber and Gabriel Magalhaes in the middle, and young Miles Lewis-Skelly at left back amid a lengthy defensive injury list that rules out the likes of Riccardo Calafiori, Piero Hincapié, Christian Mosquera and Max Daumann, with William Saliba and Leandro Trossard also doubts. In midfield, Martin Zubimendi returns to the holding role alongside Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard to provide that familiar control, while up top Bukayo Saka comes in on the right, Victor Gyökeres leads the line, and Gabriel Martinelli, fresh from his hat-trick heroics at Fratton Park, starts on the left. The likes of Noni Madueke, Gabriel Jesus, Mikel Merino, Ethan Nwaneri, and Eberechi Eze drop to the bench, with rotation, knocks, and recent form all playing their part as Arteta looks to nick an advantage in this tense London derby before the return leg at the Emirates. Mikel Arteta speaks out about Arsenal face fresh injury doubts ahead of Chelsea Carabao Cup clash as Arteta reveals Saliba and Trossard concerns. Mikel Arteta has given a candid update on Arsenal's mounting injury concerns ahead of the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Speaking to the press at the Sober Realty Training Centre, the Gunners' boss laid bare the defensive headaches plaguing his side as they chase silverware on multiple fronts this season. Arteta confirmed that Piero Hincapié and Riccardo Calafiori remain unavailable for the clash, with the latter nursing a muscle injury. He kept details on Hincapié's recovery vague after the defender underwent a scan earlier in the week, simply stating, "We don't know yet." This ongoing absence continues to stretch Arsenal's backline thin at a crucial stage of the campaign. The Spaniard was more forthcoming on other squad members, stressing the need to manage minutes carefully amid a packed schedule. His comments reflect the fine line between pushing for results and protecting players in what has been a demanding few months for the North London outfit. Addressing the broader picture of recurring fitness issues this term, Arteta remarked, "Recurring injuries have been a big story this season. We've had a lot of our defenders missing, but we've got options up front like Victor Gyökeres, Gabriel Jesus, and Kai Havertz, who's coming back. It's been widely discussed because we're still very competitive across 4 fronts: the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, and Carabao Cup." In terms of fresh worries, 2 new injury doubts have emerged in the form of William Saliba and Leandro Trossard, both of whom were absent from the matchday squad for Arsenal's recent FA Cup romp over Portsmouth. Arteta explained, "Yeah, those 2 are a doubt because they're not fit enough." He was quick to play down any serious fears, adding with a wry smile, "No. I forgot how much fun this was." As for Riccardo Calafiori's latest status, the boss noted progress but uncertainty, saying, "He's progressing, but I don't know when he'll return. It might be a few weeks, but we don't know exactly." These setbacks have fueled plenty of debate about Arsenal's squad depth, particularly at the back, where the absences have forced some creative reshuffling. Yet the team has shown real resilience, grinding out results like their 4-1 FA Cup win and holding firm at the top of the Premier League table. With the 2-legged tie against Chelsea looming large, Arteta urged caution, mindful that the semi-final is far from decided after 1 leg. The Gunners' continued progress in Europe and domestic cups only heightens the pressure to avoid further disruptions. The manager praised the tireless work of the medical team in speeding up recoveries wherever possible. This approach has been vital in keeping Arsenal firmly in the hunt for honours despite the injury toll. Arsenal supporters will be hoping these clouds lift swiftly so Arteta can name his strongest possible 11. With the January window still ajar, talk of bolstering the squad persists, but right now the priority is navigating the immediate tests with the group they've got. Chelsea vs Arsenal. Carabao Cup semi-final first leg preview. A proper London derby awaits. The Carabao Cup semi-final first leg pits 2 fierce London rivals against each other at Stamford Bridge on Wednesday evening, the 14th of January, 2026, with a place in the Wembley final firmly on the line. Chelsea welcome Arsenal in what is shaping up to be a proper, tense occasion, the winners advancing to face either Newcastle or Manchester City on the 16th of March. For the Gunners, currently sitting pretty at the top of the Premier League with a comfortable 6-point lead, this tie offers a golden opportunity to finally end 6 years without silverware. Liam Rosenior will take charge of his first home match as Chelsea manager since stepping into the role, having already overseen a convincing 5-1 FA Cup victory at Charlton Athletic. The Blues remain something of an enigma under the new gaffer, and facing the league leaders in consecutive fixtures will provide the toughest examination yet. Rosenior has already spoken about meticulous preparation for Arsenal from the very first day, so expect a side hungry to make an early impression. Arsenal, in contrast, cruised past Portsmouth 4-1 in their FA Cup tie, with Gabriel Martinelli helping himself to a clinical hat-trick that showcased their attacking confidence. Mikel Arteta's men arrive in excellent nick, unbeaten in their last 9 matches across all competitions, and they will travel south full of belief that they can take a valuable advantage back to North London for the return leg. The Gunners remain desperate to lift a trophy while still mounting serious challenges in both the League and Champions League. Team news for the home side is far from straightforward. Levi Colwill and Romeo Lavia are still sidelined, while Moises Caicedo, Cole Palmer, Reece James and Malo Gusto are all carrying knocks and listed as doubtful. Marc Cucurella is available again after serving a 1-match suspension, and several fringe players, Facundo Buonanotte, Jamie Gittens and Mark Guiu, caught the eye in the weekend cup win. A recall for several first-team regulars looks likely as Rosenior balances freshness with strength. Arsenal's defensive injury list remains lengthy, with Riccardo Calafiori, Christian Mosquera and Piero Hincapié unavailable, though young Miles Lewis-Skelly could feature at left-back. Kai Havertz returned from the bench against Portsmouth but is unlikely to start. Victor Gyökeres is set to lead the line once more, flanked by Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli in what promises to be a dangerous front three. The midfield engine room of Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard should offer plenty of control and composure. Chelsea are expected to deploy a 4-2-3-1 shape. Sanchez between the sticks, Gusto, Fofana, Chalobah and Cucurella in defence. Santos and James holding in midfield, with Estevio, Fernandes and Neto supporting lone striker Dilap. It is a blend of experience and youth that will hope to catch Arsenal cold in the early stages. Arsenal, also likely in a 4-2-3-1, should line up as Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis-Skelly, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Gyökeres, Martinelli. Arteta will almost certainly go with a near full-strength 11, trusting his key men to dictate tempo and perhaps steal a crucial away goal that could prove decisive across the 2 legs. Recent meetings between the pair have been tight and low-scoring, with Arsenal winning 2 of the last 5 and the other 3 ending in draws. Chelsea have yet to taste victory in that sequence. Fixtures at Stamford Bridge have frequently finished level in recent seasons, and with both managers expected to adopt a measured approach in this first leg, a cautious, tactical battle looks the most probable outcome. In truth, this feels like a classic London derby scrap, full of intensity, limited clear chances and plenty of needle. Neither side will want to give too much away ahead of the second leg at the Emirates, so a share of the spoils appears the likeliest result. Prediction: Chelsea 1-1 Arsenal. Everything still very much to play for in North London. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!